Hi guys, it's Charlie here at Rove Motorhomes at Gunthorpe, and today I've pulled off for you to have a good look round is the Carthago Sea Tourer 148 LE-H. Bit of a mouthful, Carthago Sea Tourer 148 for short. Lovely motorhome, as you can imagine. It's a two-berth with 4 seat belts, 4,719 miles on the clock, and it is a 2022 weighing 3,880 kilos gross, meaning you will need a C1 licence to drive this one legally on the roads. Now today I'm going to show you around the vehicle and show you exactly what the 148 has to offer. Now Carthago itself, you can see it's obviously on the Mercedes chassis, really nice modern internals, which I'll show you when we get inside the motorhome. Obviously full automatic, obviously you can get the Comformatics in the Fiats and the Peugeots, but this is a full true auto. We've got a large gas locker with a refillable LPG just down there, and I love the colour of the bodywork. It's like that off-white cream kind of colour, which obviously historically just represents that little bit more class. It's not your standard usual white, and the decals just look, well, exceptional really. We've got nice black alloy wheels on there, daytime running LED lights, and we've got some great storage solutions. Obviously being a Carthago, up there locked up, being a Carthago, you are going to have a subfloor storage a little bit as well, but it's more there for the insulation. But you can see just the equivalent of 2 11-kilogram gas bottles just there on the refillable system, so you've probably got the best part of 30 plus litres worth of gas this vehicle can travel with at any given time. Got the water fill up tanks just here, and because the layout on the 148, you are given a very large garage at the back, which you can see just here. So the gas strut's going to hold that open for us, so no need for retainer locks or anything like that. But you can see just how big this garage is. Now in there is a full motorhome cover, all the carpets that came with it from new, and there's just been a hookup lead left in, so we thought why not keep it in. But the garage itself, you can fit mountain bikes, motorbikes, you name it, it's going to fit in this garage space. Now obviously walking around the vehicle, we can see with the rear tail lights, all nice and modern. That just there is your integrated reversing camera. So again, rather than having an external one made of metal, it's going to rust indicate, it's all integrated in to prolong the lifespan of this vehicle. Nice Mercedes badge on the back as well. And then coming up this side, you're going to see we've got the hookup point. I mean, I will show you around all the trims and corners, not that it's obviously massively necessary in a vehicle of this age, but coming down, you're going to see the LED porch light with the recessed guttering over the top. We've got access to the cassette toilet just here. More storage solutions going to get you to the subfloor storage and underneath the bench in the front as well. And I'll just show you around to this side just while we're walking around anyway, so you've seen all the angles of it. But particularly attractive motorhome, nice sleek design, which is obviously going to cut through the air a lot better. A low central gravity with it being on the low line, and obviously when I walk in, it's just one of those ones that just takes your breath away that bit more. I'll be honest, I could be a bit biased with this one because I do love a Carthago. But initially, you've got that widened Habitation door. You've got a nice electric step on your entry, heater vent down at the bottom left to warm up with the low level Carthago dimmed in light. We've got this lovely here, you can see the chrome door finish, chrome door handles, sorry, with the LED lights in that recessed little pocket there. All chrome switches all the way out for your electric step, power, and your light switches in the vehicle with your two-tone internal woodwork. You got that cream with that light soft wood and then the dark wood on the floor, just to prolong the life of it as well, because it's going to mark less easy. But you've got all this subfloor storage. Push the cap. You've got another one just here, and this is going to get us underneath the motorhome. As you can see, big having a storage spot just there. And obviously, as you move down the motorhome, there are a couple more. But first and foremost, look at that lounge. Massive L shape on the left, long sofa seat on this right hand side with 2 captain swivel seats with that centre table, which is movable for access. So the little black stud on the bottom just there, you press that down with your feet and the table becomes fully manoeuvrable, so you can move it for access in and out of the cab. But what a gorgeous lounge. I mean, you're going to get 2 to 3 people on here, 2 people at minimum around there, another 2 in front, so you're talking 2, 4, 6 at a minimum. If you're wanting access to the television, you lift this up on the hydraulic struts. Because it's in there, you can actually get a bigger TV. Obviously, when you mount on the walls in a motorhome, you really want to max it at 21.5, but you're talking about a 28-inch television there. So much bigger, all integrated in. It's not going to rattle around, and when you're done with it, it goes away just like that, nice and easy. storage wise in the front. Obviously they're making use of the vertical space in every cupboard just there. So a lot of these cupboards you see don't have the center shelf, which means, yep, nice and tall, but you always seem to fill up this space. But when they haven't got the shelf, this is all wasted. So they're making use of that. Obviously, I mean, just look at the hinges. When are they ever going to come loose? You know, it's just the little things like this that gets me excited about these kind of vehicles. Now, just to show you, if I push the little stud in on the floor, I can then slide the table all the way over, nice and easy, access to the cab. So we've got 8 cup holders in this cab. Now, Fiat, you get 2 to 3, maybe 4. Peugeot, often 2, maybe 4. In this, you're going to get 8. So long journeys, you can have 2 hot drinks, 2 cold drinks, and 2 lukewarm, whatever you want. They're all there to be done. Obviously, spinning the seat round, even in the seat, you can see this, if you can hear that, solid. Just little bits like that I've got a lot of time for. Really nice stitching, part leather, part upholstery, so it's not going to be too hot on them days it's left out in the sun. Keeps you nice and cool for your driving. You've got a lovely skylight over the cab that we can look straight up and get a beautiful view. Nice big sun visors that are practical and that work. Big center control display unit, obviously nice and it's a big benefit. You've got the mouse pads on the steering wheel, cruise control, speed limiter, voice activation. It's all there. You know, you've got it. It's got the hands-free, but obviously the updated Mercedes cab, which is a very nice place to be. Obviously, I've got all the power on in the back end with the lighting. So at the minute, I can't take you through all the displays, because it brings you up on here, but it's not going to activate this just yet. We'll give it to go, hold the on button, just see if it will. There we go, Mercedes-Benz. All the new vents that have been put in as well, nice and modern. And as this loads up, you can see what we've got to show. But just down below, while that's loading up, turn the volume down, go on guest, open that profile up. You can go through all your DAB radio channels just here, like so. We can change from FM, DAB and AM. Sure, we can also click this, go into all the vehicle settings as well. There's plenty to it, as you can imagine. You've got all your assistant stuff there. We can click on vehicle, automatic locking, change all that. The light packages in there, we can adjust how they all do that. If I click the home button, we've got settings, Mercedes mobile apps, your info. You've got all your media on there for your Bluetooth connectivity, radio station, your satellite navigation, and connecting your phone for phone calls as well. So a very clever head unit in there. Obviously, if you click the camera on the back, with the engine not being on, I'm not sure it's going to offer that. But when you put it in reverse, obviously your reverse camera comes onto this monitor as well, which is always good. That's enough of me talking about the cab anyway. I could have you guys here all day. As we turn around, you've got the cab blinds, just to mention. You've got the curtains as well that are going to go all the way around, just for that additional privacy. But plenty of space in the lounge. Really nice, comfy place to be. Right, on to the next, into the kitchen then. We've got a nice little hand wash basin down here. You've got the sink cover that doubles up as additional worktop preparation space. As you can see, really nice and clean. Mixer tap, we've got power just underneath here for the 230, switch for the kitchen light, opening window behind with a 3-ring gas hob and the Thetford duplex oven combi grill. In the cupboards above, again, nice strong hinges, double with obviously the shelf in the centre, and the light obviously shines through here as well, which you can see, which is good. Open this one, you've got your coffee machine that's also integrated in, nice and handy. Above the kitchen, nice skylight. We've got various forms of storage, so you've got all obviously soft closing drawers, deep drawer just there, down at the bottom. This should pull all the way out too, and that's your deepest of the lot. Next to that, we've got another one which pulls out. If you actually pull this out here, I've not done that correctly, but when it clips in, you pull that out and your kitchen bin all comes out with it, with a double bin. You've got obviously mixed waste and recycling. Clip that in. In next to you, 3-way fridge with a separate freezer. It's got the ambidextrous doors on here as well, so if someone stood at the hob in your way, you can walk past them and we can access the fridge. Oh, I've locked it at the bottom from the alternate side, just like this you would with the freezer. Obviously the freezer wasn't locked, but we can access it from both sides, and as you can see, it's a 3-way fridge with your automated settings on there as well. But I just want to mention the floor space in the kitchen. I'm walking past, we can easily get another person stood cooking there. We can pass straight by them, and we're not going to have to deal with any of that. In the centre then, you've got a central washroom that I'm going to try and avoid myself in the mirror for. But again, mirrors everywhere, good preparation space. We've got storage just behind this one, as you can see. The one in front of you is a fixed mirror, but you've got a 230-volt power over to the left with your light switch. As you look down, you've got your full width basin unit with your soap holder on the side and your toothbrush holder mounted to the wall. Soap dispenser to the left as well, all integrated in. As we move down, you've got your cassette swivel toilet with your heater vent behind it, electric flush next to it. And then if I open this up, you can see you've got some more cupboard space. And the shower itself has a revolving door to come round to create a cubicle, so we're not getting the rest of this nice room wet after we've used it for the shower. This up here is just a drying rail. Because it's above the cubicle, we can hang wet clothing items off, open the heater vent and use this space to dry all the clothes. But a really great finish, nice and spacious leg room on the toilet seat, loads of storage, and looks like it's got some more on the side there as well, just to hold some more items in this area. But really well designed, big massive door for entry, and the door itself is even finished off in the two-tone cream above and obviously the light wood below. Nice little holder there for your dressing gowns, jumpers, clothes, you name it. And then we're into the rear bedroom. I mean, say no more really, just look how comfortable that night's sleep looks. We can obviously pull the full step mechanism forward, and infill goes into the bed just to extend that bed out some more as well. Underneath the bed, obviously you've got the garage at the back, but internally you've got these segments just here, so we can access, you can see just how deep that one goes. You've got loads of storage in there, which is going to be great for things like shoes. Then your alternate side, you've got the infill for the bed as it pulls forward just there, and this really large space with a hanging rail at the top. And one thing you're going to notice is, jolly, it says lift there. Why is that? Well, it's because you can lift it up, get underneath, so rather than going through the cupboard, if you're anything like myself, bit of a nightmare job sometimes to get down low to get to the bottom, we can just simply grab what we want off the rail without actually disturbing it whatsoever. So really nice and well thought of, but that is the German design usually. We've obviously got light switches just here. I don't even have all the lights on. Look, light switches just there. One's going to do the down lights on one side, and then you've got your headlights. Then this should do the down lights on that side. Opening this out, we've got another television in the motorhome, one for the lounge, one for the rear bedroom, all wired in and ready to go. We've got a USB charging socket at the top there, 230-volt socket just there. You see now the pillows are actually strapped in and the LED strip runs all the way underneath the pleated headboard. You've got two downlights above, two large opening windows, just showing it with the curtains open and curtain closed to give you a bit of an idea, but they do have the blackouts and fly screens as well. But a really pleasure of place to be, and access wise, we give it a go. Once I'm stood on here, it's just to where my knee is to get into bed then, so nice and easy to get in and out of bed. As you can see, absolutely abundance of space in here as well. And that subfloor storage continues through here and here. But overall, guys, well, I think I've let the motorhome do the talking on this one. I'll shut up for once and let you guys just look. But any questions you've got, please get in touch or give us a call on 01158 223 157 if you'd like to book a viewing or have any questions. I'm going to shut up now and let the motorhome do the talking.